want to talk about 500-mile pigeons today and why I'm so passionate about flying the 5. The dark checkered cock is a combine winner, a 500-mile combine winner. I bred some youngsters out of that cock last year. One I gave to Ed Fredrickson, another one I gave to Skip Watson, and another one I gave to Sam Parsons. Ed stocked his bird. I haven't heard from Skip how he did with it, but Sam flew his youngster. I spoke to Sam the other day, and he mentioned the youngster out of that cock. That youngster is always on the first drop. He told me, Danny, he said, you know, I think I gave you $4 for that young one. He said, I tell everybody I got a $4 pigeon that just clocks all the time. Now I want to talk about this cock. This is another 500-mile. He was a day bird. He was second in the race. A very good pigeon flyer by the name of Danny Murphy. Flies up in Virginia. Won the race. He clocked his bird on the second day, 6:30 in the morning. Excuse me. But this cock was a gift from Stephen Mitchell. The father to this cock flew very, very well in a futurity race with Stephen's brother. Stephen raised out of that cock, and he raises very, very good clock pigeons out of that cock. But what's important to me is that both these pigeons are capable of flying in a 500-mile race. I mentioned earlier that cock, 6.5699, he single-handedly really won average speed. And he beat a very, very good flyer, Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy flies Grenets, and Rene Grenet was the runner for Hansine. A really good long-distance flyer. When you have a pigeon or pigeons that can fly 500 miles and do well, their children will do well. Normally, not all of them, but normally they'll do well. They can win the 100, the 200, 3, 4, and even the 5. Those are your breeders. These pigeons are breeders now. I won't fly these birds. I don't ship them. Sions, Paul Sion had long-distance pigeons. Charles Heitzman, he bought them. And he flew them, and he won. So what I'm saying to you is this. When you fly a 500-mile race, and you get a real good pigeon, he's a breeder. Years ago, I had a pigeon 544. He won everything. That pigeon just flew like hell. 2 children from that cock I sent to a 4. We used to fly A and B. I clocked out of that cock, I think it was 8610. I sent him to the B race, and he clocked before the A race birds, winning the combine. The nestmate, 8609, won the A race. And I'm talking combine. Long distance pigeons that do well. For me, they're my breeders. I'm going to breed out of these cocks. I don't think I'm going to fly again, but I'm certainly going to breed out of them. So I'm telling you, take advantage of the 500-mile race. Don't be afraid to lose a pigeon. If that pigeon does well for you, you got a stock bird. More often than not, that good pigeon is going to breed you very, very good pigeons. He may not have flown well in other races, but if he's a stock bird, you'll know when you clock him on the 5. Any pigeon coming home from a 500-mile race has got some kind of quality in it. Even if it's not a day bird or up in the sheet, that pigeon gave you a lot and deserves to raise a couple youngsters to see what they can do. Okay, thank you for watching.